Hello, I'm Dow Bartling, and I certainly hope that you are having yourself a wonderful summer day, and that the time that we spend together is going to make it a brighter summer day. You know, the older I get, the more that I think. And I think that this phrase, things are not what they seem, that axiom, it resonates with my life's path. Let me try to illustrate what I mean. A couple, they had a baby boy. And when the son was born, the doctor took a print of the baby's foot and then asked the father, "What shall this baby be named?" And the father said, "Odd." And the doctor looked at the nurse and, "Pardon me, sir, his name shall be Odd." Well, that's what the name of the boy was. And he grew up and he went to school, and particularly in junior high, he was teased to no end because of his name. Now, when he entered college, he kind of changed his name to O. That's what he went by, was O. And he met a beautiful lady. And she asked him, "What is your name?" And he said, "My name is O." They fell in love. They got married. And when she looked at the marriage certificate name, it said Odd. Now, he made his bride promise that always she would call him honey or O. And that's what she did. But he hated his name. Even in work, he had to put up with humiliation of that name, Odd. Well, when he was about 58 years old, he then told his bride, "You know, I hate my name. You know I hate my name. When I die, I want on my tombstone, I want it to say only the date I was born and the year, dash, that very important dash, and I want the year and date I was deceased. That's it, nothing else." Now, on a particular holiday, Memorial Day, it resonates with me. You see, that's when a lot of times families will make a pilgrimage to the cemetery. At the cemetery, I know with me, my mother would take us around and go to various different grave sites and point out who was there, how they were our relative, what they did, and a little history with them. And then she would put a fresh cut peony on each one of the graves. Well, there was a particular Memorial Day, and there was more than the usual number of people there. But in one particular gravesite, there seemed to be more people there. And you could see their body's language, and they would look bewildered, and they would then point. And so, as you would get closer, you couldn't help but overhear them say, "Look at that. Isn't that odd?" You see, things are not what they seem to be. As I said, that axiom resonates with me on my life's path. When I started my career journey, of course, I started to build relationship with clients. And this normally would be on the phone, and I would be talking to them. And later, maybe writing, and now even the internet. Well, as this took place, discussion would be the name Bartling. That name Bartling. Tell me about this name Bartling. And I would say that it's a German descent. And so we go on with the discussions there. Now, sometimes I had the opportunity to meet with that person in person, eyeball to eyeball. And when I did, it seems to never fail with their body language and their eyes. They seemed surprised, for things and people are not what they seem to be. They would look at me and they would look surprised. A Bartling. And they would, I think to themselves, what branch of the family tree did he come off on? That's kind of odd. Well, I could sense this tension, this being uncomfortable. So I would then reach out my hand and shake their hand and say, I know what you're thinking. I'm a lot taller on the phone, and I'm left-handed. That brought a grin and then kind of eased the tension. Now, as you go forth and you enjoy your wonderful summer day, making it a brighter summer day. Think to yourself, things are not always what they seem to be. Take time to get to know the people, get to know your surroundings around you. And until then, you take care.